everyone, it's Chelsea from Polish and Beyond, and today I am here with my third part in my Verga Varnish series. This is going to be my top 10 favorite oranges and yellows. I'm combining them just because I don't really have that many of either in my collection, especially that many favorites of either, so I just chose 5 oranges and 5 yellows to share with you today. So we're just going to jump right in with the oranges. The first one I have is Fresh Paint Guava. Fresh paint polishes are available at Five Below stores, and with the experience that I've had with them, I think that they're amazing. Guava is a beautiful pastel neon peach shade, and it has a great formula. It is very similar to China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy, which I will talk about in a bit, but this one, the formula is very smooth and creamy. It is opaque in 2 coats and just a joy to apply. It is a really nice one. The next orange I'm going to talk about is by China Glaze, and this is called Sun Worshipper. The formula on this one, though, this formula is not ideal. It is one of those typical neons that have to be layered over a white base. I often have to do 2 coats over a white base to really get it to even itself out, but it is the final result that makes it all worth it. It is so eye-searingly bright. It's like a nacho cheese, kind of orangey yellow. It's like a mix between orange and yellow, which is a good thing I combined orange and yellows for this because I think some people might consider this yellow. I think it's an orange in my eyes. So yes, this is China Glaze Sun Worshipper. Not the best formula, but a stunning color, especially during the summertime. The next one I have to share with you is from China Glaze again, and this is called Flip Flop Fantasy. I mentioned it earlier. This is the new formulation of it. Unfortunately, I do not have the original formulation. I wish I did, but I don't. Anyways, this is very similar to that Fresh Paint polish I mentioned. This is Guava by Fresh Paint. Here's Flip Flop Fantasy by China Glaze, and they are very, very similar. Even though they are so similar, I feel like they both deserve a place in my top 10s just because they're such a beautiful shade. The formula on this one is definitely a lot trickier to work with than the Fresh Paint one. This is opaque in 3 coats. It dries to that kind of semi-matte state that a lot of the China Glaze pastel neons do, but it's still very beautiful. Again, this is China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. The next polish is by... Ooh, almost dropped it. The next polish is by Orly, and this is called Mayhem Mentality. I picked this up ages ago at TJ Maxx before I was really into nail polish and collecting, but I'm so glad I did. It is such a perfect neon orange polish. It does not need to be layered over a white base. It is completely opaque in 3 coats just to even out the color a bit, and it is so beautiful. It's just so bright, and the formula is really nice even though it does take 3 coats to be opaque. And the last of my top 5 oranges is by OPI, and this is called OPI Piazza Cake. It's from the Venice collection of 2015 during the fall time, and it is just perfection. The formula on this is absolutely beautiful, opaque in 2 smooth and easy coats, and the color is just fantastic. It's like a burnt orange shade, and it's just so perfect for the fall, and I just want to wear this all year round. Is that okay? I think it's gonna have to be okay because it's just so nice. So those are my top 5 favorite oranges. Now we're moving into yellows. The first one I have to share with you is by Sally Hansen, the Extreme Wear line. This is Mellow Yellow, the original formula, of course. This is one of the ones they truly messed up when they reformulated the Extreme Wear line. But this is my second bottle of Mellow Yellow. It's incredible. It is so creamy. I feel like this one needs a little while to thicken up because with my last bottle I got it opaque in 2 really easy coats. This one's been taking me 3, but I feel like the more I use it, it'll get to that 2-coat smooth state. So hopefully a little more work on this and I'll get a good formula. But it's just a really nice sunshine yellow, a little bit on the pastel side, but still really beautiful. Next up, we have one by L'Oreal, and this is called Banana Pop. This is a perfect yellow. It is like that exact primary shade of yellow. It's great for a lot of nail art, and this has such a good formula. It is opaque in 2 coats, very easy to apply, and I love L'Oreal polishes for like their formula and their brush. They just seem so easy. One of my favorite drugstore brands, and this is just a great yellow. Now, I don't know if you could see behind me, but the next 3 look very similar to the non-polish addict eye, but they are each different and have their own special place in my top 5s. The first one is Orly's Key Lime Twist. This is from, I think it was the spring collection of 2015, and this is like a neon yellow but with white added to it, so it's a little bit more pastel, and it's really pretty color, very unique to my collection. The formula is not the greatest. I just used this the other day in some nail art, and I had done 3 coats and it was still slightly streaky. I didn't do a 4th just because I was going to be doing art over it, but still, it was not the best formula. I probably could have layered it over white to help get it opaque quicker, but it's still such a beautiful and unique color. Very soft, but still very bright. Then we have another Orly. This one is Glowstick. This is like the classic neon yellow polish. It is that highlighter yellow that is so beautiful. It does need to be layered over white, but that final result, again, is just so stunning and bright. And I feel like that this is such a staple in a nail polish collection. Either this or China Glaze Celtic Sun, which I do not own yet, are just great highlighter yellows that you gotta have. And the last one is by Verga Varnish. Virago Varnish. I don't think I'm ever going to change the way I say that. And this is from their summer collection last year, which is a ton of like beautiful neon creams. They were amazing. And this is called Summer Highlighter of My Life. This is a gorgeous highlighter yellow with a touch more green than most. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but it's just a little bit more green than the traditional like glow stick highlighter yellow. But the good thing about this is that it is opaque without a white base. In just 2 coats, the application is very easy. It's a little bit on the thick side to help it be opaque, but it is just so nice. And to have a yellow this bright without a white base, it's just incredible. Way to go, Adrian from Verga Varnish. So those were my top 5 yellows and top 5 oranges. I just mashed them together for this video. I hope you don't mind. And before you yell at me for wearing a tank top in March, it was 80 degrees out today, and this is my only orange shirt, and I wanted to wear something orange or yellow, so I feel like it was justified. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what some of your favorite yellow or orange polishes are down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!